Hello everybody, welcome back to Reggie's Cooked into Life's Lessons. The other day I went, I was shooting some pictures for a birthday party that was being catered. They didn't have a bunch of food, fingers foods, but they had some stuff and they had cornbread. Of course that just stuck to me because I usually don't go out and see cornbread somewhere as a part of the menu. So it dawned to me, I said, I'm going to make some cornbread. But this cornbread is not going to be like the cornbread I saw. In fact, I didn't even have any of the cornbread there. I just saw it and it made me thought about it. Remember, I was working anyway. So, but I looked at the cornbread and it was just cornbread, and I kept hearing people talk about how sweet it was, like like a grandmom's cornbread, how she makes it, where she makes it, and it tastes like cake and all this kind of stuff. Well, I'm going to do a Creole cornbread. And of course, the ingredients is going to be 2 cups of cooked rice, 2 large eggs, room temperature, a cup of whole milk, 1 cup of yellow cornmeal, half a cup of chopped onions. I have some red chopped onions. And I'm going to cut up this jalapeno pepper and put this in it, because remember, this is the Creole cornbread, and I'm only going to put 2 tablespoons or a tablespoon or something like that in there, because we don't want it too spicy, but we want you to get a little kick out of there. I need some granola oil, some salt, and a can of cream corn, and some shredded cheddar cheese. Of course, I got all the ingredients, plus I got some other stuff that I'm going to throw in it too, because for the seasoning, of course, we got some Creole seasoning, plus I'm using some is it adobe? Hold, let me look real quick. This is adobe. No. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm using some obe seasoning, and and some cumin and some Creole kick type of thing going on right here, and some cumin and some and I told you the obe. So first, let me chop up this this jalapeno pepper into some little inky binky pieces that will integrate into the cornbread. Now, where I got this recipe from, a man says to be careful not to touch your eyes when you're messing around with this jalapeno pepper stuff, because you'll get that burn from the jalapeno. So as you see, I just want to mince it up. Got me a couple little cutting board sheets like this. Oh yeah, this is perfect. This is perfect. So of course, at first I'm going to start off with the dry mix, which is the 2 cups of rice, 2 cups of cooked rice, 2 cups of cooked rice, cornmeal, baking soda, salt, and the onions. Oh yes, woo! Smells fantastic. So okay, we're going to whisk this together. Oh yeah, that looks fantastic. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's not easy. I'm going to use the fork to whisk it all up. Whisk it all in together. That looks fabulous. This looks fantastic. In fact, oops, I think, yes, I'm supposed to throw the jalapenos up in this bad boy too. So let me throw the jalapenos up in there. Oh yes, that. Looks perfect. So now I'm whisking this up. And what I did yesterday, because you're going to need to cook this cornbread, you're going to need, for the ingredients that I put in here, the size ingredients that I put in here, you need a 10-inch cast iron frying pan. Everybody knows that you cook. And this was, I was going to season it but it says seasoned cast iron, which comes, so it's already seasoned. So, but what I did was, I did on the stove, I heated it up because I'm going to put the butter into it, whisk the butter up around, and then put some cornmeal in it. But that just reminded me that I want to turn my oven on and preheat it at 350. So, okay, so now we got this all whisked together. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go with where the eggs and the milk come in. I got a cup of milk, whole milk. Now, I got my 2 eggs. This is really easy, very simple. Okay, now this is where the whisker comes in. So I'm gonna whisk these eggs up, as you see. Whisk the eggs up. I got my oven on 350. The eggs are whisked up. Then comes in the milk, whole cup of milk. You know, whisk that in too. And what we have here is a 1/4 cup of the canola oil that goes in here. That goes in there. Oh yeah. Now the can of cream corn. Can of cream corn goes into this concoction here. Oh, you know what? I didn't. And I'm going to put it in. I don't think it's going to matter which one I'm putting it in, because, of course, it's all going to be combined. I want to put the seasonings in, the Creole seasoning, because this is a Creole cornbread. So I'm going to put that in here, like that. So we have all our seasonings. We have, ooh, man, look at that. That looks lovely. And it smells fantastic. Now, we got this all whizzed up like this. Now that's when we bring in the dry mix. The dry mix comes in here. And let's whiz that around in here like this. Oh, yes. Cornbread with rice, onions, green peppers, Creole seasoning. Look at this right here. Reggie's Cooked into Life's Lessons. We is doing it. OMG. And I have the oven preheating at 350, because this is going to be in there for like 45-50 minutes. Almost an hour. And it's thickening up too. It's doing everything that it's supposed to do. Look at this, guys. Creole cornbread. A Creole cornbread. And this is the first time that I'm doing this. You know this is the first time that I'm doing this. And you know I like to do these meals with you guys for the first time. Remember, I did them chicken skewers, them chicken meatball skewers. They didn't stick to the skewers, but they were delicious. And so, well, they were delicious, and so I ate them. So I would call that a success, even though the meatballs didn't stick to the skewers until I had the ground up chicken in there overnight. But look at this. This is nice And it's getting nice and thick, cornbread thick. Like we know cornbread's supposed to do. So here we go. We're going to put that there. Hold on just a second. Ooh. So, okay. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to take this cast iron pan. Take this cast iron pan. We're going to take the cast iron pan. Now, we ain't going to do this first. This doesn't come first. What comes first before that is the cheddar cheese. Cheddar cheese goes into this cornbread. Yes, cheddar cheese. And it takes, well, it says 3 cups of cheddar cheese, and he said you can make it as cheesy as you want. And I know this bag has like 2-3 cups of cheese. And all you do is to put it into, you're putting it in there, and you fold it into your mix. Oh, look at that. That is coming out right. Okay. So, but I want more cheese. Yes. Yes, more cheese. I told you, this is a 12-ounce bag, so I'm going with all of the 12 ounces. Okay, so this is a 12-ounce bag of cheese. I'm going all in with all the 12 ounces, and I'm folding the cheese into the cornbread mix. A little bit of cornmeal, can of cream corn. Look at this. Look how this is combined. Look how this is combined together. And why does it smell so good? It smells fantastic, guys. You have to try this. This is something that everybody hasn't tried before. It's new to me. It's new to me, so we're going to set this over here to the side. Now we're going to grab the cast iron pan. Now we're going to take this butter that I've been having sit out to get room temperature, and I'm going to do it like this around the pan. See? As if we were doing, if you were doing a cake. As if you were doing a cake. Now my oven is already popping at 350. And this is going to rock in there for an hour. Now, okay, so I got that. I got the pan now, but I'm not finished with this pan yet. We always like to follow instructions, so let's follow instructions, guys. And dump a little of the cornmeal in here. Because again, like I said, we're doing it as if we were doing a cake pan. We were baking a cake, and you want to, now he did say you could use a brush, but I have this. Now, I'm going to do this around here like this. Let me go over here to the sink. See what I'm doing, folks? We're getting that around there, that cornmeal all around those buttered edges. Now, I done dumped the excess out. I dumped the excess out. Bam, bam, bam. Now, we're going to take this cornbread mix that we done folded in the cheese with it, and we're going to put this in the bowl like this. Put this right here in the bowl just like this. And then I know this is going to be killing. I know this is going to be killing. I don't know. This is my first time. But I'm loving the first time. Now, I'm going to take, and see how I'm doing this, guys? Yes. I'm spreading it around evenly into the pan. And I do got to go get my hair cut. So, I'm not leaving this. I'm just spreading it around in the pan. And I know that I am on schedule. This, I don't know. I mean, yes, I prepared myself. I got my prep all together and all that kind of stuff. But this is ready to go into the oven. It goes into the oven for 1 hour, 50 minutes, 45 minutes, 50 minutes, an hour. Cast iron pan, seasoned cast iron pan. It's going in. Alexa, set the timer for 55 minutes.
55 minutes, starting now.
We in. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to think of something to talk to you about. I'll be right back. Reggie's Cooked into Life's Lessons. Well, guys, I'm back. As I was saying, when I broke away, I was wanted to contemplate what I wanted to speak to you guys about as far as a life lesson goes. So I like to listen to philosophers and contemplate what they're thinking and think about my own philosophy. I got 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let me grab this first, guys. Alexa, stop. Beautiful. Beautiful. Heavy, but beautiful. Now, what I'm going to do with this Creole cornbread, I already pulled out some toothpicks. So I'm going to stick the toothpicks in and make sure they come out dry. Bam! 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 Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so the cornbread is done. That looks fantastic. Let me grab this. Oh, not that. Let me grab this. This, because this is. Look. See the jalapeno and the onions in there? See the jalapeno and onions in there? And of course, it's brown and orange because of the cheddar cheese. So now, and to taste it in front of you guys, I wanted to go old school, so I did pour me a glass of Kool-Aid. So I'm gonna go like this. Oh yes, yes, yes. Boy, it feels fantastic cutting something in, oh my goodness, nice and warm in this cooking in this cast iron pan. Okay, I think I did that right. Oh, I hope it's done. I hope it looks done. It's done. Okay, okay. Nice and warm. And let me see, am I going to be able to get it out with this? Ooh, yes, look at this. Oh, 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 That, woo, is hot. That's hot. That's some cornbread right there. Now, trust me, it went like that because it's still flaming hot. It's really hot. When I let this cool down a little bit, I know that it's going to boom. In fact, yeah, I know it'll be fine but this Creole cornbread. Now, that looks like a jammer, like a winner. Looks like a winner. Looks like a winner. Looks like a winner. I smelled the jalapeno. It does put the snap into it. Oh my God, it's got a little zing to it. But, oh, grape Kool-Aid. This is delicious. Before I go away, what made enjoyed the cooking. I'm loving this. But what I did for myself today, I made sure everybody was out of the house. Because sometimes we need a moment of solitude to be to ourselves, to contemplate and think about everything is not the most important thing. Everything is not the most important thing. The most important thing is having time to yourself. Reggie's Cooked into Life Lessons. I really enjoyed you today, guys. Love you. Subscribe.